I'm actually going to start with the easiest and most important step of the manifestation process. And no, it's not visualization. And no, it's not writing it down. It's actually even more important and should start before you even start thinking about what you want, which is really, really simple. You need to live in gratitude. Maybe you don't feel grateful right now. Maybe you're not happy with what you have and you want to open that next door and you just don't know how to get there yet. That might be part of your problem, and that's honestly part of my problem right now. Let's think about this for a second. I'm on a sabbatical. I don't have to work for up to 2 years if I don't want to. And you know what I started thinking? This is kind of boring. It kind of sucks. What am I going to do next with my life? Blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, stop right there, right there. Why would the universe want to bless me with any more of what I want if I can't even be grateful for what I asked for? This is what I wanted. This is what I worked for. This is what I manifested. And if I'm not presently happy in this and I'm already looking to open the next door, the universe is just like you and is just like your parents. No one likes a spoiled brat. The universe is going to block my blessings from the next step if I'm not grateful in this moment, the present room I'm in. So you need to be grateful, because the universe, just like anyone else, doesn't want to give gifts to a spoiled brat that's not going to appreciate them. Also, by acting out of gratitude, you're acting out of an abundant energy already. By being grateful, you're looking at the good in everything. You're seeing the glass as half full. That's an abundant energy. When you have abundant energy, guess what? Abundance comes to you. So you want to manifest money, you want to manifest a abundant vacation where you can go out or more time or whatever it is you want, then remember that acting in gratitude and being grateful, that energy is going to come back around. Remember, everything's a cycle. Everything attracts energy. So if you're putting out good energy, it's going to come back, even if it's just something as simple as life. If you woke up, that's a blessing. No matter how tiny, every thought is a seed. And if you water that seed that I'm abundant, I'm having a good time, I'm grateful, then you'll get more of that. So let's water the seeds of gratitude so that you can experience more of that in your life. The next thing we're going to do is write it down, pen it down, script it. You need to write down what it is that you want. You need to know what you want physically, mentally, emotionally. And we're not going to write it as, I want to be skinny. No, we want to be specific with our goals and also say it in the present tense. You need, I repeat, need to write in the present tense. Remember, really, if you think about it, there is no such thing as the future or the past. They help shape you and they are part of you, but really all you have is this present moment. If you want to be a totally new person starting right now, you could be. And you can be. So when we write in the present tense, we're putting our mind's eye on inviting that into this present moment, because it's really all that exists. So I might write, I am healthy and strong. I am a successful YouTuber. I am blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is you want, make sure to put I am in front of it and write a whole page. You're allowed to want whatever you want to, honey. Just because your parents don't think it's a good idea, or your whoever, or blah, 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 your partner, your friends, your siblings, it doesn't matter what they think. It really, truly only matters what you think. So remember, in the present tense, what is it you want? The present is all that exists. So write it in this tense so that you can have it and you can align with it more easily. The next step of this process is going to be to visualize what it is you want. Our minds, well, let me not speak for everyone, but I personally am a visual learner. We all benefit from learning a multitude of ways. If you're a reader that visualizes an image while you're reading, this will be really easy for you. You're going to be playing that out in your mind and you can see those visual images. Now, me, I'm not like that. I can't just see images in my mind while I'm reading. It's never been a strength of mine, but what I do is maybe I'll make a mood board on Pinterest where I can look through and see what it is I want and what it is I'm trying to attract. Maybe you go on YouTube and watch some videos. Those visuals are going to help align you more easily with your mission. Your brain has something more concrete to kind of grab onto and see. By visualizing what you want, you're going to have a sense of what it is you're aiming for, more so than just the written word. You're going to have visuals that help your mind, body, and spirit align with your mission and get you there and close that gap a little easy. The trick here is, if you're going to make a Pinterest board, you need to go back and look at it. If you're going to make a vision board, then you need to have it somewhere visible. If you're going to do this on your phone, if you want to make like a little video, you need to make sure that it's visible and that you're able to see it consistently. Because if you make it and forget about it, you're blocking your blessing. The next part is one that I struggled with a lot. You can do these things anywhere, but the most important place to do it is alone in the mirror when no one's watching, when no one's there to judge you. And I remember the first time I did this, I was 23 years old, and bless my young little soul that I really didn't believe it at that point in my life, but I would stare at myself. I was so depressed, and I heard in a book that you should tell yourself affirmations. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror saying, you are beautiful, you are important. And I had tears in my eyes because I so utterly did not believe it. I did not believe that I was beautiful. I thought I was hideous. I hated myself. I hated the world. And I genuinely looked at myself in that mirror and cried because I was lying to myself, or so I thought. But what I realized was that I was actually learning how to mother myself and be kind to myself and nurture myself and give myself what I need. And at first it was a lie because I didn't believe it. But over time, those seeds I planted, watering them every day, suddenly turned into an oak tree, and now my self-confidence and self-worth is untouchable. No one can touch it because of those moments that I sat and I lied to myself in those moments. So if you feel like you're lying to yourself by telling yourself you're beautiful or you're important or you're worthy, don't, honey, because it might feel like that at the beginning. I know, but I love you and you are. And if anyone's told you different, you can tell them to come see Profesora Peña, and I'll fight him. I'll fight him, I swear. They can catch these hands. The next step is by far the hardest, which is just to start. You need to start. You need to do the work and start. And this is so hard for people to do. They think that they're just gonna, I want this, and then it's just gonna appear for them. Not at all how it works. You need to start. When did you start? What do you want? What is it if you're just saying you want these things but never acting on them, come on. Do the work. Now, no one's a professional at the beginning, so people are gonna watch my videos and think they're cringy. I've already had friends tell me your videos are cringy, you share too much of your life online. I've had people say it's not that easy to grow on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I'm embracing this cringy era of my life. I don't care. I believe in my mission and in myself, and that's okay with me. And if other people don't, they'll come back around, because as they see you do the work, people always come back around. When you have the ability to do what you say you're gonna do, people come back around. When they didn't believe in you in the beginning, or they made fun of you or whatever, they're gonna be proud of you at the end of the day. And maybe they don't understand your process or what you're doing, or maybe it seems whatever to them, but it really doesn't matter. Do what you say you're gonna do, and people will respect you just for that alone, because most people can't keep themselves accountable. And if you can, then that's pretty impressive, because honey, you're learning how to boss around yourself, which ain't nobody I'd rather have bossing me around than me, honey. So that's the truth. The next thing I'm gonna say is going to hurt some feelings. And if you wanna embrace a softer era of your life or a chill era, that's fine. And I think you can still manifest and do this in this space. But if you want to grow in some capacity, you gotta let go of comfort. I don't know if you remember, I remember when I was 11 years old, my knees would hurt and I got stretch marks because I was growing so fast. When you're growing, it's not comfortable. You have to let go of people that don't serve you, because maybe somebody's too self-deprecating from you and you're moving out of that era in your life where you don't literally on yourself, but rather love on yourself and treat yourself well. Then you might need to drop some of those people in your life without hesitation. You're also going to have to let go of fear. Fear is what always holds us back. It's the barrier to the next door to whatever it is you want. That door cannot open unless you get through the fear. For me, the fear was people are going to judge me. People are going to say things about me. YouTube is so oversaturated and literally everybody wants to be a YouTuber now. How am I going to do it? All these fears that I had. And then I said, you know what I'm not doing though? I'm not getting out of my comfort zone and I'm not starting. So how could I ever know if I'm not even trying? Fear is what keeps you from getting what you want. Don't get too comfortable. Push through the fear and you'll be fine. Now, I don't mean to hurt your feelings with this one, and I already know I'm going to, but where attention goes, energy flows. Focus, focus, focus. You can't do any work or move yourself forward or apply yourself or get out of your comfort zone or do the work without focus. And our society is so caught up on grabbing your focus and attention that you don't even notice it's happening. You're so addicted to your phone that the minute you open it, you're already on Instagram. You don't even know how it happened. You just open your phone to check the time and suddenly you're on Instagram. If that's ever happened to you, you're not alone. We're all going through it. There's quite a few things we need to do with our focus. Not only do we need to focus our attention on the project we want to accomplish, but we also need to divert focus. Divert focus from people entertainment, music, whatever it is, you need to divert your attention from certain energies to other ones. So for instance, you hang out with somebody that when you ask, how are you? For some reason, the answer is always, ugh. And then the answer comes out. Do you want to be like that? If you don't want to be a curmudgeon or a person that's always in a depressive state, then why are you spending so much time around this person that can never see the glass as half full? You'll realize that the more you hang out with somebody that sees the glass half empty while you see the glass half full, you guys will never have a full cup. You guys can never have a full cup, because no matter how much you try, even if the glass is full, that person who sees the glass as half empty will forever see it that way. You're not changing them. You need to change yourself. And when you hang out with people that are pulling you down constantly, you're going to drown. If you're with people that see you as trying to be something else and they're pulling you down, you need to separate yourself a little bit. Maybe not 100%, maybe they'll come back around, but in this moment, they're not serving you. They're not helping you in your mission to be whatever it is you want, and people should support you in being whatever it is you want to be, because quite frankly, your success and your life isn't theirs. So why are they trying to live a life that's not theirs, or tell you how to live a life that's not theirs? Because it doesn't even make sense. It's okay to let friends go and refocus your attention. It doesn't mean that you can't turn the camera back around and focus on them at some point in your life later, or, every once in a while you could turn the focus a little bit. But why would you have your camera on something that you don't want a photograph of? If this is what you want, if this is the life you desire, turn the camera and get moving, because you're getting shots of something that you don't even want. If you want to take a picture of yourself, you're going to get here of who you want to be. But if you start putting the frame over here, don't be surprised when you get off track and you don't get the shot you want. Because if you're constantly putting your focus over here, constantly over here, instead of where you want to be right here, the focus right here, then don't be surprised. As the curator of your life, it's your responsibility to move the camera to whatever shot you want. Also, the entertainment you consume. If you're consuming stuff that's constantly gossip, don't be surprised when you constantly want to gossip. If you're watching stuff that's constantly depressing, don't be surprised when your energy and your attention and your focus go back to that. And on that note, I want to thank you guys for being here and for focusing your intention on what it is you want. You took the moment today to focus your attention on manifesting the life you want. You took your time to turn your camera and face it towards someone that's going to tell you that you can, you're capable, and your dreams will come true if you pursue them. Not only that, you took the time to turn the camera to someone that told you you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are important. You took the time to turn your camera on to focus on your dreams and your goals. And for that, I salute you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I hope all your manifestations and dreams come true. Be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and don't forget to honor your becoming. I love you all. Take care.